Let's go. Let's freaking go, boys. We're live. We've done it. It's real. I think.
It's been a long time.
We're 11 minutes early because I scheduled it for 9 o'clock just so people would get a notification.
Well, if they're diehard fans,
they'll be here. Oh, somebody's here. I'm waiting on YouTube to show me that it's live. Oh, I need a hat. What's up, Kevin Jackson? Apparently, YouTube's not going to show me that I'm live. It's just going to show me the chat.
You know what's so amazing about Kevin Jackson?
What?
The other day on my YouTube channel, he actually used words for once. That fuck.
Oh, he didn't
all
use.
He didn't
use dinosaur emojis.
Yeah, he used emojis, and then the other day he gave me 3 words, and I was proud of him.
Nice. So I'm a little confused. I don't know if we're live. If you're watching this right now in the chat, please let me know if YouTube's telling you that we're live.
YouTube told me we're live.
Okay. Well, it's telling me that I'm starting right now, and there's still a countdown. So, whatever. We're good. It's happening. Where's my jug? Oh, it's on the other side of the room. Anyways, so.
Where have we been? We have been absent for a month, which is weird for us.
I've been in California. You've been filming.
And I went to Montana.
And he went to Montana. I need my jug.
Yo, what's up, guys? I don't know if anyone's on here, but what's up, fuckers?
Nobody's replying in the chat anymore. They were. I don't know what happened. Apparently everybody left.
See what happens when you don't do something consistently?
Well, if it would tell me how many people are in here, I'd know. But oh, there it is. It's green now. Polling BMX. What's up? It still says starting. I have no idea if we're actually live or not.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Get it together.
Well, I heard YouTube's going back to their old algorithm.
What do you mean?
That's what I'm hearing.
Interesting.
Remember how they changed it? And then everybody had to change the way they did videos, where they had to do 10-minute long videos in order to get enough clicks and counts and blah, blah, blah.
It's constantly evolving and changing, so I'm not surprised. I'm curious. It'd be nice. Oh, it says I'm live now. Holy cow. We made it. We're actually here and live. Everyone, if you can hear me right now, please let me know. Because
I love it.
Because I had absolutely no idea what was going on. And YouTube wouldn't let me be live early, I guess. Regardless. There we go. We got some people in here responding to the fact that we're live. Cool.
Awesome. Who is it?
We got TES420.
Hell yeah, I know him. What's up, dog?
Polling BMX. Timothy Hallbrook. Ayala. Kevin Jackson.
Ayala. Canada in the house. See that? I'm fucking getting good at knowing all these people.
Yeah. Just wait till you blow up.
I'm on YouTube all day long, so now I know.
Yeah. So what's the word? What's the good word? You've been in Montana.
The good word is Catfish's fucking interview on Space Brothers was amazing.
Dude, it was actually really good.
I love that he said what was on his mind, but he actually backed it up with things. And
yeah.
It didn't sound as crazy as I thought it was going to sound.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. Catfish has total logic for everything he says. It's just sometimes he doesn't say things the best way that he could.
Right. And people just consider him a fucking dumbass anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows his stuff. He knows what he's talking about. He just sometimes doesn't present it the best, so people don't perceive it the best way.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, he could be like other people and fake the funk and just keep making the money. Instead, he tries to say what's right.
Right, exactly.
Gets fucked over every time.
Yep.
Every time.
Welcome to BMX, where the where the right and wrong doesn't matter and the politics give you all the points.
Oh, well, let's get right to that fucking point. How were the politics in California, sir? How was the clicks?
I'll be real. I didn't notice.
No fucking way.
Here's the thing. The only time that I was around a bunch of people was one at the Vans contest, at that Vans Bowl contest, and everybody was kind of sitting all in one giant group, anyways. And then the other time was at the Vans indoor park, and it seemed like a lot of people just kind of floated around there between everybody.
So I'm talking about when you try to go ride with one group and that group doesn't want to ride with that group and this group doesn't hang out with that group and that group doesn't hang out with this group.
Yeah,
That's what I noticed the last time I went.
I'm not in with all those groups, so I didn't experience that.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, whatever. Yeet, Hank Moody. Flip the hat. But yeah, the Vans indoor was pretty much exactly what you said. There was no vibe whatsoever in that place.
Explain it.
So I don't know, everybody was there, but I either think it's so spread out that you can't really tell whenever someone gets hyped for someone else. I think it's that. What's up, Ghetto Park? I think it's that and a mixture of nobody cares about anyone else in there because they're desensitized to tricks. Like, they're like, oh, yep, that's another crazy trick. Don't care. I will say, when I was riding the little section with Kurt's favorite dude, Andy Garcia.
Yeah.
That guy and Phil, I think his name's Phil.
Yeah.
Those guys, all of that entire group of people when I was riding there were all cool. Everybody was getting psyched for everybody else.
And I'm not saying that people don't get psyched or do anything. Number one, I think you are right with the whatever the hell the word is. What's the word?
Desensitization. What's up, Marty? Marty Shields.
They just see pros constantly, so they're used to it. But the other thing is they don't even realize what pros are pros. When I was there, I was riding with Kevin Porter, and I was fucking yelling and screaming, and kids didn't even know who that was.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, too, though. There was a guy there who had front and back brakes, 4 pegs. He was ice picking the, crap, how do I even explain? So there's like a sub there out of a quarter, and the quarter's kind of at an angle against, like, in the corner. You know what I'm talking about? He was ice picking that consistently, just doing it. On the other side of that is a huge drop, and nobody cared.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, this dude's like risking his life just to do it. And then he was trying to pocket double peg it.
You know the hard part about it is I don't, and I'm not being negative or I'm doing anything, but like, there's a very big cool guy thing with age. Like, I'm not being an asshole because I'm older, but a lot of people that are in their from 16 to 24 range is definitely in that I'm trying to find my own self, and this is what I find cool, and this is the only pocket I want to stick with.
Yeah.
So a lot of times those kids don't realize that they're that way. They have something they like, they stay in their own corner, and it doesn't matter. And they also are very opinionated, but their opinions, they won't speak out. They'll say it in comments and shit, but they won't be like, oh, that guy fucking sucks.
Yeah.
When realistically, they do not like that guy, but they won't do it publicly, but they will do it online. And I get it, because I was a 16-year-old kid, and I used to say, fuck Robbie Morales. How the fuck is Robbie Morales sponsored? Then I hung out with Robbie, and I met Robbie, and I realized why he's sponsored. And you can sit through and go through pros and ask yourself, why is this dude getting a chance? Why is this dude getting helped out? You know what I mean? And some of those kids don't look at it that way or do anything because they're 16 to 24 years old, so they just don't they're not going to think that way until they're older. And the majority of those guys ain't going to stay in BMX anyway.
Yeah.
So the way BMX is.
Yeah. It was cool out there, though. Everybody was cool. I mean, I went from, like, saying what's up to, like, crap, how do I even... So, hanging out with, you all right, bud?
No, I'm OCD, so I just see things and I'm like instantly already wanting to clean.
Oh. Save it. Give it, like, 25 minutes.
Well, I don't even know how long I'm going to go here because I got to drive. Well, I can go in the car and we'll drive.
Okay. Well, first of all, Kevin Jackson just did a super chat. Said hashtag RV. That's something you missed out on. I did.
Yeah?
I did a live with Andy Vargason, Grindworks BMX.
Yeah.
And a thing got started called the RV Fund, where everyone took it upon themselves to try and get me to get an RV and drive around the country. So now it's a thing. Apparently everyone wants me to get an RV, and I'm over here like,
Well, what do you have? You need to have a little window down here showing how much people have donated just so they can see.
Can I do that on YouTube?
I don't know if you can, but can't you put words or lettering or anything?
Yeah, you can. I just haven't explored that part. I need to learn.
Okay, well, you need to do that and put it in there and show people so then they can see what they've donated and what's in there, what's in the pot. Also, your new fucking camera. Did you buy that yet? Because that was supposed to be in
What are you talking about? You're looking at the new camera right now.
Is it?
Yes, it's so much better. It's 1080p.
Okay, then. Don't get fucking smart.
Anyway, Marty, yes, these streams are on my YouTube, and sorry for such a delay. There's a lag between live and what you're seeing. But yeah, they're there. But yeah, so the RV fund is a thing, and basically the RV fund is the whatever comes in I'm using to pay off my student loans so I can afford an RV fund. But so anyways, what was I going on to say? God damn it.
We're talking about California.
Okay, so I went from hanging out in the Sunday booth like with Phil and Barney and what's his face? Big name in Odyssey that helps people out a lot. Gromdad always shouts him out because he helps with the podcast.
Bruno?
Yes, Nuno.
Nuno.
He was there. So I went from hanging out with him to saying what's up to Nate Richter and then trying to make plans with Sauce. None of this stuff worked out because everyone's so freaking busy out there. To actually going and riding with and hanging out with Scott Marceau. So like the range of people, and then I saw Robbie at the indoor Vans Park. Talked to him for a minute. Yeah, Jamie Barnhart hung out with him too. But I went up to say bye to that dude with front and back brakes and stuff, and Robbie was sitting where that guy was starting, so he asked me how long I was in town for and stuff, and I started to get into how that park has no vibe. I'm like, this place literally, like, no one gives a shit about anyone else here. And he's like talking about that, and he's like, yeah, people are kind of spoiled out here, like, there's jams out here and people just like won't go. And I'm like, dude, when there's stuff like that at home, I feel so obligated to go to everything I possibly can.
That's how they are here.
Yeah. Marty, yeah, we do live streams as often as we can. I usually try to do them Thursdays and Sundays, but when it comes to like guests and stuff, it's pretty random. I know I'm going to have, there's someone I had in mind that was going to do one, but I can't remember who right now.
Oh, I'm a guest now. I love it.
You're co-host, bud.
Well, it's pretty good. I will say, like I was saying earlier, that catfish thing got me super hyped.
Yes.
I just enjoyed the way that that Kip Williams and Chip put that together. Their commercials were spot on. The way they had other previous people that did interviews on there.
Yeah, I like their commercial that they had. That was
Yeah,
cool.
like, and the way they ask questions, and they're just so good at talking. But Kip's been doing that shit for so many years, it just makes sense. You know, like when you go and watch like Snake Bite and you listen to Shad Johnson. Shad Johnson has a lot of stuff that he needs to say, but he's got a lot of ums and ahs and
Oh
kind of
yeah,
like,
those guys are so good. It's mostly Kip. What's up, 20 Grip?
well, they're very commercialized. That's what it feels like. I was like, wow, these guys are
Yeah,
together.
they're just
Like,
good. I've listened to almost all of theirs, and they're just that good. What's up, Jeff Mead? Uh,
ask Jeff if he's sitting in his backyard,
Jeff.
smoking a cigarette, drinking beer. Oh, he can hear me. Why did I even say
I
that
was
to you?
about to repeat it anyways, though. Uh, so, but I mean, like, as far as like just riding and stuff, it was cool there. We went to Volcom Park, which was fun. The skateboarders pretty much had the street side of it taken over. But
Yeah,
as soon as that like slowed down at all, I went over there and started riding with them, and they were all cool and like psyched on riding, and it was just cool.
yeah. It's a very different vibe. But what's so great about California is you're gonna wake up at 70 degrees and sun and clear skies,
Yeah,
and you're gonna go to bed and it's gonna still be 70 degrees and
right,
clear skies.
right.
So it's beautiful.
Oh, dude, I'm going back for sure.
Yeah, California's the greatest place in the world, man. Fuck everywhere. Actually, you need to go to if you haven't been to Arizona, you got to go to Chandler and go ride the BMX skate park that they have there. That big fucker. That
Yeah,
place is beautiful.
yeah.
They have a lot of aquifers, so it's greener than you're used to for a desert. But
Oh,
I love
gotcha.
there and Vegas. Vegas. If I had to choose anywhere to live, it's one of those three places. Those are the
Yeah.
greatest places in the world.
Uh, Jeremy, I'm 1000% going to the Changa Jam this weekend, and I'm also helping judge it.
Here, 1 second.
Yeah. Um, Upstate New York has almost no BMX at all, and the young kids are all ex scooter kids who don't care at all. That sucks. It was all sweet though, riding wise. Like, yes, Kevin, I saw that Austin Augie's having a jam. I just don't really know what to say about it. There's going to be a lot of really big name people there.
Where's he having that?
I have no idea. Damn, Jeff, that sucks. Car issues. Make Kyle drive. No one gets hyped up. That's what sucks the most about when you go certain places and it just like there's no vibe and it sucks. Where people just don't get excited for each other. We don't have that in my local scene. Everybody gets psyched for everybody. Ricky's taking a poop. Jeff, get a
No, no,
rental
no.
car.
That's it's that's the reason we haven't been able to meet up so much. Is I've been so freaking just my life has been so absolutely crazy busy. So it's
Yeah,
like everything that you know,
I got you.
you, you know what I'm saying. So I'm trying not to be rude to you, but at the same time,
You're all good, bud. Um, Jeff, get a rental car. Rental cars are like $20 a day. You could get a rental car for like $100. It would probably be worth it, and it would be if you buy the insurance. If anything goes wrong, they're bringing you a new car. Like if you guys want it bad enough, do it. I'll give you $20.
for what?
I told Jeff I'll give him $20 if he gets a rental car to come out here because that's how bad I want him to be out here.
Oh my god, dude! If you guys filmed an edit together, that would be absolutely fun.
Well, he'll just be here for the contest, so I doubt we'd have time to do anything like that.
Just that be a fucking rude asshole.
What?
Am I breaking up?
No, you're good. I just didn't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just a contest wasn't that, and I'm just a rude asshole.
Oh, gotcha. I'm gonna buy a bus and do it like Crandall. They're trying to get me to buy a bus. What's up, Zach?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I gotta get in my car and go pay this,
Gotcha.
this Chinese food bill.
Oh, okay. So
Can
yeah,
you hear me?
yeah. California's sweet. I got a California edit coming out next week. I hope it's next week. It may end up being the week after that. We'll see.
It's good, boys.
Ricky has seen it. Yo, why is nobody else doing the bunny hop table challenge that Ricky posted? You want to know why? Because nobody else can do it.
People can do it.
They're just not good enough.
Why, mine ain't that good.
Yours was good. What are you talking about?
I just try. I've been trying to learn the one-footed table bunny hops now.
Yeah.
I
Send
just
it.
posted that.
Oh, I saw it.
You won't be able to see me, but you guys are gonna be able to hear me. Is that okay?
Yeah, it sounds really bad. Are you coming through your car?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We have to go ghetto for a second, all right? I'm trying to stay here with you. We gotta go ghetto, and the reason we gotta go ghetto is I gotta go pay this Chinese bill.
Welcome to the phone-in call from the 50s with Montana Ricky.
Feel free to go ahead and donate everything you have in your wallet to help us fund better electricity to my rotisserie phone. Because this piece of shit doesn't want to work.
Help Ricky not have to rotary dial every time he wants to text someone.
But you can hear me come in, though, right? Like
Yeah.
my voice is
Yeah,
coming
it just
in?
sounds like you're calling into the radio.
Well, these guys, if they've been here and they've been hanging out with us for years, they understand how it goes with me,
Yeah.
okay?
Someone said, is Montana Ricky on here crying again?
Who said that?
Etard Adventures.
Ask him to explain what he means by me crying.
Well, he just heard you asking, so that works. One thing I will say about New York, or not New York, California, and Long Beach specifically, is that parking sucks so bad.
Welcome to New York.
Yeah, dude, I literally one night drove around for over an hour trying to find a parking spot.
Oh, it sucks there, dude.
Yeah, it was bad. What?
When I lived in Long Beach, I was sleeping in my car. I couldn't find anywhere to park so I could go to bed. It sucked.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, it's freaking so bad. I just got so tired of it that I ended up parking in a KFC parking lot and moving it in the morning. Parking does not suck everywhere. Where I'm from, you can literally park wherever. And there's free parking everywhere because I live in a small city. 20 grip. When it came to LA, we got so lucky twice. We were on Hollywood Boulevard, and there was a spot with a meter that had over an hour of parking on it that we just drove into. Then, when we went to the OSS store, the meter literally directly in front of it had time on it too, so we just parked there. Didn't have to pay for parking at all in LA, and didn't have to wait or anything, just parked. It was awesome.
Dude, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it was sick.
Oh, that's so good. How bad was the flight?
Not bad at all. The flight home had a lot of turbulence, but it was still fine. It was only 4.5 hours.
Can you count on your hand how many words your woman said while you guys were on that trip?
No, I can't. It was so many.
No, it wasn't. Your woman doesn't talk.
She talked.
Okay, to you, but not to any of us.
No, she talked to everybody.
No, she didn't.
You're gonna have to ask Cody. Next time either of you are out in Cali, I'm dropping everything to get a ride in with y'all. Well, I discovered that if you go through Spirit, You can get a plane ticket round trip to California, nonstop flights for $123 if you're willing to leave on a Wednesday. And you can do it pretty much anytime.
Yeah.
So know
And
that.
you're lucky to have Spirit.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying that, like, where you're from,
Oh,
United doesn't own all the airways or like the airspace. Like in New York and New Jersey, the reason our flights are so expensive is because United owns all the airspace.
that's
So
stupid.
they don't let any other airlines in their fucking places. Like in Newark.
Wow.
So it's so shitty that like you can't get any deals. Like there's only 2 gates for Southwest. I think there's one for what was the other line? Either way, there's barely any gates that are there, so it's
That's
just super expensive.
That's stupid. Yeah, literally, I can go on. Since you're unavailable to be seen, check this out. Flights from to LAX. Let's see.
I'm gonna go pay this bill real quick. I'll be right back out.
Yep, I'll entertain the people. So check this out.
I'm sucking ass anyway. Everyone hates me anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, they all hate you, Ricky. So check this out, guys. If we pick, literally, we could leave February 5th through the 12th, $123 round trip. If we want to leave March 4th. Oh, that one's 240, 189. So you kind of got to be picky a little bit. No, Cleveland to LAX. You kind of got to be a little picky when you pick stuff. But like, there's so many. I saw a whole bunch of them. Oh, I'm way further out than I wanted to be. January 8th. Can leave the 8th, come back the 15th for 123, 22nd for 123. Leave the 1st of February. Whoa, let's not do that. So there's a lot of stuff there. How's the flight though? I mean, it was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. It was just a flight. Like, what could you complain about? What specifically would you ask about on the flight? 'Cause, I mean, yeah, your chair couldn't lean back. You didn't get a plug. You don't get free Wi-Fi. But you have a flight for 4 hours that's $65 if you get the $123 ticket. Food. Well, I mean, you can buy food, but like, do you really expect to get food for $120? It's pretty cheap. So I'm definitely gonna go back, especially.
Does it have online? Does it have free Wi-Fi? Or not free Wi-Fi, but does it have like? Here, hold on a second, all right?
Yeah.
Oh, bitch, I'm so.
You're good. I mean, the turbulence was bad on our way home, but like, I don't feel like that's something that's controlled by the airplane or the air company. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's worth it for such a cheap flight. It's literally less than half of anything else. If it's that cheap, I don't care. That's exactly my thoughts. You're alive, $125 is worth it. That's exactly what I'm saying. I will go back sometime soon. I'd bounce the whole way for that price. Seriously, we did on the way home, but I think that was just, there was bad weather the whole way home. Ayala, there's not too much you can do to get over being scared to grind other than to just try. Find a really low ledge or rail to try on. Practice your bunny hops. You kind of just got to send it. Pad up, that works too. Oh, Ricky hung up on us. Ricky's a busy man. Ghost feeble? Yeah. I don't know about that one. Ricky Lopez is trying to call you. Ricky Lopez is trying to call me.
Dude, I fucking look at it. You could barely see me, right?
I can see you.
Woohoo!
We can see you.
Woohoo!
What's
Dude,
up?
I am literally. I feel like my life is crazy. So, if how many people are on here right now?
15, according to
15.
that.
Okay, all you 15 people, you either know me or you don't know me. If you know me, you know that things are fucking crazy for me. If you don't know me, let me explain my craziness to you, okay?
What's up, Kiss?
Everything that I try to do in my life is always a scrambling mess. So I'm getting a haircut. While I'm getting a haircut, the lady says, "Oh, fuck." And I'm like, "What is oh, fuck?" She's like, "Oh, sorry to cuss. I just messed something up." I'm like, "What? Messed what up?" She's like, "Oh, not your hair." So she leaves. I look at my phone. You texted me and said, "Hey, let's do live," right? And then I'm like, "Okay, perfect. Let's do that." And hopefully I get pulled over because there's a cop on my ass. And,
Wouldn't that be something? Said, wouldn't that be something?
Oh, yeah, my luck, right? And then, okay, cool, he's not going to pull me over. Fuck him anyway. So, anyway, I answer the thing. I'm like, yeah, let's do this, right? I have nothing to do. I have an hour. I want to hang out with you. Let's hang out for an hour. Everybody in the world has been calling me right now. Like, this sounds crazy, but Matt Berenger just called me.
That's
and
funny.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, you can't call me when I want to talk to you. When I can't talk to you, you're going to call me.
Yeah.
So I got like all this craziness calling me. My credit card got stolen. I got a temporary card. Had to go pay my Chinese bill. My woman's sick right now, so I keep having to like hang the phone up on you because I got to go buy her some medicine so she could feel better. And then all this time I feel bad because I want to talk to you, Brent, because we haven't had our marriage was good for a while. We were strong for like a year, and then we took a month break. And then now it's like, now you're having RV talks and shit like that, and I'm hearing new names in the chat. What's going on?
Hey, man. Gotta get it while the getting's good.
Yeah, definitely. But I want to apologize, too, to everybody on there. I'm not trying to be rude. Like, obviously, you invited me on here to have a conversation and stuff with you, and I keep just, like, disappearing.
Hashtag RV life. Ricky misses you, Brant. Yeah, it happens. We're busy. We're here, though. We're making the best of it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, your edit's really good. I like the way you started with it.
No spoilers.
Hopefully your song doesn't get you in trouble.
Oh, I don't think it will. Hopefully not.
Okay, well, I'm just proud of you for listening to me sometimes and doing things. And your writing is definitely unique. And I saw something in there and it got me really happy. And then I realized it wasn't yours. So that's the only thing I'll give away.
Oh, the red bike?
No. I saw you on a bike. And that wasn't your bike.
Oh, you wanted that. You wanted that to be me on my own bike, not someone else's.
Yes, but then I realized it was you borrowing a bike or something.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have my bike. Yeah. Anyways.
Okay. Well, either way, pretty awesome. Got me super stoked. Then I realized it wasn't your bike.
Yeah.
So I got sad again.
Yeah.
But I'm really proud of you for that. A lot of the work and stuff that you've been doing lately is really good. Like, it isn't like I'm not paying attention to you. You know, you did the race off. You had the best game of bike that you ever played. You know, I am paying attention to what you're doing. It's just that, like, my life has just been so hectic. And then, on top of that, I've been, well, doing weird YouTube videos lately, which I'm on 39. Can you believe that? Holy shit.
It's been that long?
I've done 39. That means I've done 39 days so far.
What? There's no way it's been that long.
Yeah. That's how long it's been since me and you have had these, like, talks and stuff.
That's insane.
Yeah, man. And,
I appreciate you.
Yeah, of course, dude. I appreciate a lot of work that you do and stuff, and I realize it. And we've been, we've had these conversations for the last 2 years. These years have been just crazy. We did the rider profile thing for a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we've done a lot of things together, and
This
it's
sounds like
kind
a
of weird,
breakup letter.
huh?
This sounds like a breakup letter.
No, this is somebody. No, this is a thing that's missing. I feel like in BMX. Like, how about I just go with this topic? Anthony Panza should be thanking Billy Perry every single day for his career. Spencer Forsman should be thanking started hanging out with to get him started. The famous kid
Adam LZ.
that was on Stranger.
You're talking
Adam
about
LZ. He
LZ.
should be thanking Adam LZ. Yeah, like a lot of people should start thanking people for the chances and opportunities they get, and the impact that me and you have together. You know what I mean? I'm thanking you for the time and effort that you've done with everything we've done, and I don't feel like people do that enough.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Well,
You're right.
you're a humbling person anyway, okay? So for you, you're always appreciative of anything. Even if I gave you a piece of candy and you didn't want that piece of candy, you're still gonna say, "Hey, thanks for the gesture."
Yep.
That's just the way you grew up. So you know what I mean? But
Yeah, I feel it.
I just feel like in BMX, people don't realize where they came from or how things happened or how they got something, and they don't. I don't know. It's like they don't give back in that sense.
There's a lot of people, I think, who don't realize that things aren't just surface level. Like when someone does something, it's not usually just like the only examples I can give are like when someone's giving free bike parts to someone else. This is a good way to illustrate it. A lot of people don't realize that it's deeper than just that free bike part, because somebody paid to have that made, somebody paid to have it packaged, someone paid for all this other stuff that goes into something, and people kind of don't think of it deeper than, oh yeah, more went into that than them just giving it to me.
Right. Well, shipping is the most expensive part of that.
That too.
For the parts, like obviously with me working at my job, I'm gonna know more numbers. The shipping is literally like 30 to 40% of the cost of the product sometimes.
Yeah.
So say you have X product and you're giving one of those items away, the shipping could be 3 or 4 times more than what that product cost you.
Well, there's that. And there's also the fact that it can vary, because when stuff gets shipped over here, I don't think a lot of people that know this either, is everything comes over on shipping containers, and shipping containers are a lot of money, and usually it's not one single company getting one shipping container. They're sharing.
No, we share them.
Yeah, so like if a shipping container isn't as full, then a bike part could have costed more money because it cost more to have it shipped over here initially.
Right. And then if somebody in the group chat or someone in the chat tries to say, well, that's why we should go American. Well, I would love to go American if Americans didn't make shit so fucking expensive. And then we go back to kids don't want to pay for shit being expensive, so we got to get it from somewhere else. So it's going to be made in Taiwan or China. And then the kids are always like, oh.
Everyone should just be glad that our prices aren't the same as they could be when it comes to like other, be it bicycle worlds, industries. Oh, yeah. BMX prices are cheap compared to what they should cost compared to everything else.
Let me give you an example of the mountain bike world to the BMX world. Okay,
yeah.
If you go to Standard, if you go to FBM, or you go to White House, and you want them to make you a frame, it's going to cost you about $450 plus shipping, right?
Yeah.
Those guys are going to make it from hand.
Base.
They're going to build
That's
it in-house.
the base. That's as cheap. Paint it, that's as cheap as it gets. Yes.
Okay. That's $450. Now, if you go to Montana and you have the number one dude in the world that builds mountain bikes, and he makes you a handmade frame, it costs $6,000. That's the lowest.
Yeah, dude.
He charges.
There's a guy in the town I live who makes bicycles from scratch, and I'm gonna see if there's any prices on here. I guarantee there's not even prices, but this guy's backed up for he schedules his entire year. It's insane.
Yeah, this kid makes 10 frames a year, and that's it.
Yeah, you don't need to make more than that. Yeah, I don't know if I don't see any prices on here, which is like it's thousands of dollars. It's insane.
Right, but getting back to the main topic, the topic that we're trying to talk about is I feel like if you have friends or people that have helped you out along the way, I think people need to be more appreciative. I think they need to realize, like, hey, like, this might be insignificant to me or to some people, but to the people that help out, people like getting, someone to thank them for something. Like, like the only reason I'm saying this is somebody, I won't even name the pro, but he just had a video come out and then he's thanking people for it. And it's just like, I go back 15 years and I'm like, I remember getting you your first sponsor. I remember getting you your first paycheck and helping you on the team. And it's just like, how do you not remember any of that? And like, I shouldn't be bitter, but I am bitter because I'm the type of person that remembers everything that's ever happened to me for that. Like, I want to thank Jeff right now for fixing my brakes. Every single time he comes to the Merit warehouse, he fixes my front brakes, and I run front brakes because of him. I want to thank him for me having a job because he loads his bike shop up with Merit goodies, and that keeps me alive.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many people I can thank, but I see so many people that just don't do it. And in the YouTube community, it's bad. Like, it's super bad. It's like a dog-eat-dog world, and they don't even realize it.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to just stay in your own lane and do what you do.
Yeah. So you don't like hearing that, but I just feel like sometimes it needs to be discussed. Sometimes.
It's just one of those things. It's like I don't live in that world, so I don't know, let them worry about it.
All right. Well, I went on a tangent as usual.
It's
I'm
okay.
the old bitter man. I'm the devil on your shoulder, brother. I'm that old devil BMX dude on your shoulder.
That's okay. You need that. You need both sides. What should we talk about with California some more? I feel like there's so much more. I
feel like you didn't go to any of the old school spots.
Well, I didn't hardly go to any street stuff. We didn't have time. It was crazy busy. We did stuff every single day.
Well, I bet.
One thing I will say is that the first day when we went to qualifying at the Vans thing, before I went over and sat with all of the BMX riders and stuff, we were sitting in the stands, and I was looking over at all of the pro riders and everyone who's anyone sitting together on the other side while we were sitting in the stands, and I was like, man, if anything makes you feel like a small fish in a gigantic pond, it's that. Like sitting over there looking at everybody else and being like, dang, I want to be over there.
Right. And it makes you realize how good people really are, too.
Dude.
When you get to go to those in live.
Dude, yeah. I'll finish that part by saying the next day for finals, we were over there and hanging out with everyone else. But the skill that some of those guys have that ride in those contests, it is unbelievable. Like watching that Dovey kid, that 16-year-old kid, go.
The new Watts kid, the new Jason Watts replica.
Yeah, but he's better. Like,
that's what I've been saying. He's like the new enhanced.
He's better than all of them because he doesn't, like, there's no effort. He's just going. And he's going 5-10 feet higher than anyone else. He was legitimately doing 12 to 15 foot airs out of a 6 foot quarter.
He was going higher than Larry?
Oh, yeah. Well,
What?
they were probably about the same. Like Larry was going insane high on every single thing. Pretty crazy. This kid wasn't going like maxed out on every single thing, but they were about the same at height wise.
How about Corey
Corey,
Welsh?
oh, that dude, oh my God. Watching him is like you're watching a. Okay, how do I explain this? It's like watching a car crash in the slowest possible speed that you could watch a car crash. Like, you know that at some point something bad's going to happen and there's going to be an explosion, but you don't know when. Because that guy is
Really?
he's holding on for dear life with how fast he's going. It's insane.
But he's going high as fuck at the same time.
Oh yeah, he's like literally going as fast as you possibly can go, almost as high as you can possibly go, but he's holding on like death grip the whole time. It was insane.
That Chris guy holds the one with the SE bike, which is crazy in the sense that he's riding an SE,
Chris
which
Fox?
has, yeah, that thing has to be a standard. It has to be a standard or FBM built him a frame because there's no way in the world that's an SE. I have that SE in my trunk, and when you flick it with your finger, it's not a metal ting. It's like a fucking plastic ting.
Ugh. I didn't even know he
So,
rode for SE.
huh?
I didn't know he rode for SE.
Yeah, he's on SE because I have his signature bike, the pro model in my trunk that SE gave me.
Chris Fox?
Yeah.
He doesn't have anything on his Instagram. Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
What?
Thanks for hanging out, Tim. Thanks for hanging out, Hank, as well. It's just crazy that he rides for them. Chris, though, is unbelievably good. Like, he was going faster than every single other person, just as high, and he was totally under control. It was crazy.
Those guys, like, you don't realize any of that talent until you're there. Like, the first time I ever realized how good people were on their bikes was when I went to the first Metro Jam contest.
Yeah.
I can't even remember, was that 2001, 2002, 3?
Anywhere in
Either
that
way,
era, yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the riders were so goddamn good, it was ridiculous.
Right. Dude,
You know,
it's
and
amazing.
it's crazy. And the funny part is with that contest that you watched, like they don't show any of the AM stuff. Like, is there AM? There's an AM riders in it, right?
Yeah, there's an AM contest. They're not in the main finals. Like, they have their own separate time and stuff.
Right, right. But I wish that they showed more of that because when you did Metro Jam, like all of the AMs that were in that are the big name pros now.
Right.
Like Gary Young, Mike Hoder. I could remember watching Corey Martinez and Seth Kimbrough as amateurs.
You're right. The same
Like,
happened
right.
with Free Flow Tour with like Kevin Peraza and people like that.
Yeah.
I think that there would be more coverage of the AM stuff if BMX was in a better spot as far as that kind of stuff went. Just because it's so much work, they'd have to hire a whole nother person to do it.
Right, but all they care about is clicks anyway on YouTube, so why not film it? It's extra stuff.
That's true.
And I'm not even being an asshole. That's what they care about. They want views.
They
in
have
order
to
make
care
money,
about it,
you
yeah.
need views.
Yep.
So, like, don't be lazy and quit thinking, like, the amateur kids, up-and-coming kids are supposed to be the future.
Yeah.
Like, I might be sounding like a bitter old faggot fuck, but at the same time, I appreciate all the kids nowadays. Like, I like the fact that peg chinks and X-Uplanders are back in again.
Yeah.
I just hope kids start doing truck drivers to X-Uplanders.
That's already a thing.
Sick.
That's already a thing.
Yes, but back in the day, that was like the dope thing to do, was truck driver to land to X-Up.
Yeah, dude, truck to X-Up, or yeah, truck to X-Lander. I'm pretty sure I knew a kid who would do that.
That Dennis Canosta or whatever kid back in like 99 used to do them over like 6-foot spines.
Here's one that I want to see. I told Sponge I want to see this. I don't think anyone else is going to do it, so it's safe to say it. You know how people do a 360 to foot jam to like go in on quarters?
Yeah.
I want to see 360 to X up foot jam.
I could.
It would work.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to fucking super be high in the air and then give yourself enough time to.
Oh, it's deadly. It's so deadly, but it could work.
I just want to kick bar spin. That's the dream trick I'm waiting for somebody to do.
Like the can one?
The one where you just kick the handlebar in the air and you do a bar spin.
Bad for life. Brody, look up Cameron Birdwell. He already did it. It's the craziest thing ever. If you haven't seen it.
What did he want?
He said rear double peg grabs Superman.
Oh, that's already been done.
Yeah, that's Cam Birdwell. That's insanity.
Cameron Birdwell did it one-handed. He did rear peg grab one hand.
Yep. I did not see the Kyrian on tall order trying a 1080 whip. That's so nuts. Like, I feel like that's not even worth it.
I don't know. Too much. My old head says I'd rather see a 360 invert from Chris Doyle than any of that other stuff. It's too much for me. If I can't announce it or pronounce it or know what trick they're doing, I just don't want to be a part of it. That's how crazy BMX is.
Also, 20 grip. I just got that email. Thank you. Are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you good.
All right, well,
what bike
I love
you got there?
And how many people are in this thing?
11.
11. All 11 of you guys, I love every single one of you motherfuckers. I got to go to my woman's now. I got her medicine and stuff. I got a kiss on her. Brent, can't wait till everybody gets to see your edit. Let's schedule something where I have a better time. I'm so freaking busy, but I don't want to. There's more to talk about. There's so many weird, random things going on lately.
Yep.
And we got.
It's getting dark sooner, so it'll be better.
Okay, yeah, that works out better for me too. I still got to work on this edit, so we got to buy light gear, and I got to go out and film. And it's gonna be snowing, so right now, if you're from New Jersey, right now it's banger season.
Yep. Got a lot of people saying bye to you, Ricky.
What's that?
Got a lot of people saying bye to you.
Hey, I love all you fuckers. If you follow me on YouTube, I'll see you in the morning.
If you don't follow him on YouTube, follow him on YouTube. On the old YouTubes.
Yep. Let's get something going. We'll plan something up here soon. I love you. We'll talk soon. And peace out.
See ya. Boom. There goes Ricky. There goes me, because I need to catch up on sleep. I'm still not caught up from California. It's so freaking ugh. Being 3 hours behind out there messed me up, so I need to catch up. I even took a nap today. Otherwise, news video will be back tomorrow. I know I didn't get one out last week. I'm sorry. And hopefully we'll see you there. Thank you again, 20 Grip. Thank you, Kevin Jackson, for the super chat. And thank you, every single one of you, for hanging out. Also, shout out to Park Tool, because that's what you do. Good night, everyone.